high fees that agencies charge Kenyans. Could you talk to us about the arrival of that? And whereas the government ones are quote-unquote free, there is no all these agency fees, 200,000, 250,000. How does that agency fee work?
So it's totally dependent on the labor market.
Okay.
There are some labor markets that are totally free, as you well put it. And where government negotiates with another government, obviously it's going to be free. Other than the medical fees, the passport and what have you, processing of your documents, which is inevitable, you have to pay for it. So there are markets that are absolutely free, but there are other markets where the private recruitment agency on the other side, because employers will not engage the private recruitment agencies in Kenya directly. They go through the private recruitment agencies in the countries of destination. Okay. And they charge. They call them human resource companies. And they charge a certain fee. Yeah? That is the fee that is transferred to the client, that Kenyan who is accessing the job abroad. So it's totally dependent upon the market. But this is what we are doing as government. Because we know if you are looking for a job, you may not be able to access resources, anywhere, even from a financial institution, leave alone possibly from your relatives. Yeah. You're looking for a job so that you can improve on your standard of living. You have left school. You have not been able to make savings, So how do we expect you then to be able to raise that agency fee? This is the solution that the government has come up with. Through the Youth Enterprise Fund, we have come up with a product on labor migration that any Kenyan can access on one-digit interest, It's as minimal as possible. In fact, it's just a question of possibly the administrative costs that have to be incurred. So we ask this Kenyan then to access this product, get the amount that is required, pay what is mandatory for one to pay, and access the job abroad. And since these are well-paying jobs, on the minimum, for example, in the maritime world, the minimum is $1,000. Yeah, and I'm talking of cruise ships. I'm talking of what seafarers. Those we call ratings. The other jobs that are available, the minimum is usually 50 to 60,000. Yeah, if you're able to spread the repayment for about a year, you will pay something minimal and be able to clear it. And at the same time now, start making your savings. Because the whole idea is to push Kenyans to go out there, earn as much as they can, and make savings. Because as you know, George, savings equals investments.
Yes.
We want Kenyans to go and make savings and come and invest back home.
Yes, yes. There is the issue of, labor migrants.